You didn't have heard hello? Of course you don't. If you're the regular type of man, that means you're overconfident. You believe you're so great, but the women don't get it. Fortunately, the women are not so desperate. A woman knows if you lack empathy, communication skills, if you don't know what you really want, if you're superficial, not being protective, but just a stress giver in the end. This is the consumer culture that wants to get a new cow for free with no effort. And that's why you didn't have heard hello. The foundation must be different. You must know your needs, your true goals, sensitivities, your dark sides like sharing issues, coming after self-esteem issues, of course, and that's why you work so hard in the gym. I have talked to so many women about you. You make decent money, dressing cool, enjoying some connoisseur gourmet experiences in sophisticated restaurants. So what? Will that make a woman happy? Yes, but only if she's coming straight out of the jail. If you want to win the woman of your life, you should invest, but not in shiny cars. Let's face it. What do you offer in the love market? Being no different, not very intelligent, you're going to be replaceable. So better start learning how to feel empathy, how to express sympathy, how to share emotions, and how to be kind in the long term. To be kind by default, not only in the beginning. This is a top priority for women. If you're not willing to learn to adapt to her own needs, not capable to make compromises, to take care, doesn't matter how independent is she. Every woman needs care. It's a basic need. Means that you should participate, to be there for her every time, not taking her for granted. If you don't know how to take care, we'll talk about that in the future. Accept the people as they are. I knew a girl a time ago. First 2 weeks, I was wondering what is different and why we understand each other so perfectly. And then I got it. She accepted me as I was, and she didn't try to teach me and to change me. She loved me for who I am. It was very unexpected discovery for me. Until then, I had this long list of requirements. She must be beautiful and smart and educated, blah blah. Bullshit. This is such a discrimination for a woman. And I began to learn how to accept ladies as they are. It took me years to get rid of that perfectionism and my expectations that I deserve more. To think of the woman virtues on the first place instead of my own. This way of thinking is actually at the basis of our lost relationships. The ego that tells us we deserve more. Don't get me wrong, there are plenty of ignorant women out there. They also believe that they deserve more, but becoming a better human being will always give you an edge, and it will provoke others around you to become better people. At the end, everybody gets what he deserves, no exceptions. Let's move on. Accepting people for who they are is just the most important thing. There are no perfect people, even Brad Pitt. But when you accept and support someone who is definitely not perfect, but full of imperfections, you have the opportunity to witness this miracle. How the ugly duckling turns into a beautiful swan who loves you. Women are the better part of the human race. You have to understand this. They are not meant to be used as men have done since the beginning of civilization, but to be respected, appreciated, and treated like goddesses of love. because they are. And so many women still don't know that they are goddesses because somebody should come and wake them up. Be aware that at some point you will meet a narcissist and you observe how the beautiful swan turns into ugly vulture. She will crush you like a straw, making you believe at the same time that she is the greatest love of your life. Nowadays, this is inevitable. Narcissists multiply at the speed of light due to some factors. And don't be scared, there is always a bright side, and we'll talk about the benefits of suffering some other day. Kindness should be associated with poetry by default. Poetry is a very easy way to learn how to express your feelings in some original fashion. Talk to her when you make love, instead of just moaning. Tell her things that no one else would. Find things no one else has seen in her. It will touch her right to the heart. Be different. This is actually very easy because the competition is still watching some stupid videos like how to unleash alpha. Amazing tips from the Stone Age. If you're afraid that poetry is not your strong side, this is an art that will expand your limits. It's a mindset. How to smile with words. Remember that poetry actually makes you romantic in ladies' minds. And in time, it will change your mind too. And notice the important thing. The poet always surrenders to love. And this is the only way. Everything else is doomed to jump back into the swamp. Sacrifice your ego in the name of love. And you'll have it. If this is still a problem for you, better call to the warden of the female prison and bring him a bottle of Chateau Montredon, Côte d'Iron Reserve. Tell him to open the bottle while he watching Vous is the Warmest Cover with Léa Seydoux, the best romantic actress in my opinion lately. This is how a woman feels during the relationship and after that. The movie is all about feelings, just like this wine. And stay away from the stereotype. Be different and don't blame the others. Blame yourself